Hey everyone, it's Kim. I'm back doing another video. So thank you everyone for watching. I have lots to show you and talk about. I actually have notes. So I'm kind of organized. Yay, isn't that amazing? So grab your stitching, grab a drink, get relaxed. Hopefully this won't be too long. I deleted some videos. Hopefully there's enough room just to make sure. And hopefully you can hear me okay because the window air conditioner is going. It's been hot here in Ontario. I suppose not as hot as the southern states, but hot for us. And today is Sunday, July 9th. It is 10:44 p.m. So I'm going to go to bed soon after this. I would have done this actually earlier tonight, but I really wanted to get my Stitcherovia monthly block done. And I got that accomplished, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so quick life updates. Kids are on summer now, out of school. So that's been really nice. Not having to get up as early or make lunches again. But I work from home, so it's been interesting to have them home and me working at the same time. It's been okay. They're older, 11 and 9, so they're pretty independent and stuff, so that's been nice. And a week ago, my husband and I went to a baseball game, to a Blue Jays game, Toronto Blue Jays game. I haven't been to that baseball field in like over 25 years, so it was pretty neat, pretty amazing to kind of go in the stadium again and realize how big it was again, and all the people, and oh, it was fun. Let me get rid of that. So that's, I don't know how to insert pictures, sorry. So that's my husband and I, bottom of the CN Tower. I mean, we're not really tourists. I mean, we live 40 minutes away, so it's not like huge, but yeah, there's one picture. Let's see, it's us in the Sky Dome. When we got there, it was open. Then it kind of started to rain a little bit, so they closed it. That was pretty cool to see. Yeah, so that was fun, just to kind of give you guys the size of the game. And that was pretty neat. That was fun. The Blue Jays did not win. It was so sad. It was horrible. It was like they lost 15-1. It was pretty sad. So anyway, so that was fun. So I had bought tickets for August for my husband's birthday. So we're bringing the kids, so that's going to be very exciting. I can't wait to show them the stadium and see their excitement and how big it is, and that's going to be fun. Because I remember going when I was young, and I hope that that's going to make their own memories and remember that. So yeah, on to stitching. Okay, so I guess maybe 4 weeks ago I did pick up a framed piece, and if you remember, it's my, oh, I didn't pull out the pattern, or I know it's sort of by Stony Creek. It's like one of their off-brand kind of things. I'm sorry, I can't remember, but okay, hopefully we're gonna fit. So here it is. So I kind of took a little risk because I've never kind of got this kind of frame before, and the mat is more of a charcoal color. I don't know if it looks green to you or black, but it is more of a charcoal. But I'm so glad I did the white inlay there. But yeah, I think I'm happy with it. I guess I'm still not kind of used to it, I guess. For some reason I feel like maybe now the whole frame and matting is maybe too big for the piece. I don't know, but it looks good. Let me know what you think. So yeah, that's done. Where am I gonna safely put this? Okay. Okay, and the next one I did frame myself. So it's not perfect. Maybe I'll fix it, I don't know. But it turned out pretty good. I bought the frame at Michael's, so it's a 9x9. I guess it's kind of like a shadow box, but I put the piece more towards the glass. So this is the ink circles. Forest flowers, I think it's called. Yeah. And that's using the called for threads on maybe a 32 count. I can't remember now. But yeah. And it's thick, so it just stands like that. So I haven't really done anything to the back, but that's because I might want to fix it because there's more space on one side than the other, but I don't know. That's why I'm not good at self-framing. Okay, now the next two, if you guys recall my last video, and thank you everyone for commenting and voting on which ones you thought I should frame next. A little of a surprise for you, I got 2 framed. That's right. So this one, I'm happy with it. But these 2, I always tell myself I gotta take more time at the store and look it over before leaving. But I have to take these 2 back, and they gotta alter and do some stuff. And so I got 2 only because when I was there picking up my Cardinal one, they had this other display of 70% off clearance custom frames because they were being discontinued. So I was like, oh, 70% off. Well, so I actually brought 4 of my pieces in. 2 of them I went ahead with framing. One of them didn't kind of work out, and the other one I did get a printout of an estimate with, but I still kind of wasn't sure about it, so I didn't. Because I thought at that price I really can't go wrong. So anyway, here's the one. I got the birdhouse framed. So this custom frame was 70% off. I chose no matting just to keep the cost down a little bit more. But I thought it turned out nice. But this is all fine and dandy, although I didn't look to see if there's any hairs or anything. I'm sure that's fine. And I wouldn't have thought to look at this at the store because you think they would double check their work. But if I were to hang this, it would look like this. Yep, they put it upside down. So, if I really want to hang it, it'll be like that. And I know all you have to do is take that out and drill it back, but I don't want to do that. Why should I do that? So, that has to go back and fixed. So, I was kind of perturbed about that. Well, not so much, because that's an easy fix for them, but okay, so the next one I got framed, and I think this one got the most votes to be done, was, let's get ready here, the Victorian house. This frame is not completely black. It does have some brown going through it. And it has like a rope here. My husband really likes that detail. This was also a 70% off clearance frame. And again, I'm so happy I did the white, because I think that in a piece that has a lot of white, it just brings it out a lot more. So I'm really happy about that. And it's I can hang it right. But I don't know why this bugs me, but I see it. Try to hold it still for you. Can you see? It's not quite up to it. I see blue, the blue fabric. There's a space there. Do you see that? And look at the other side. It's smushed all in there. Like, I don't know. It does bug me. Like, couldn't they scooch it over? Oh, and there's like a piece of fluff up there as well. And the other thing is, some of these are French knots, but most of them are the colonial knots. There's no spacers. It's smushed against the glass as well. So, I mean, I don't think the mat has given it enough space. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe just, but I don't know. I would have thought, I mean, if I had used beads, they would have needed to, I don't know. The last few things I've picked up from there, I just have not been very happy at all. I'm thinking of trying another Michaels out, and unfortunately Michaels is kind of the choice for framing here. There is a framing shop down the road, but they are so expensive. So expensive. Even as expensive Michaels is, it's the cheapest. So I am happy with it to a point. But I just don't know. Because I have to bring the other one in, I'll bring this one in anyway and see if they can do anything for it. But it is nice. I do like it. So yeah, that has been exciting. Alright, where are we here? Lamppost, Victoria House, Birdhouse, ink circles. Okay, so those are my FFOs, and I do have a couple FOs. Okay, I am finally finished the Lakeside Fantasy Salve. Yay! Border included. So there she bees. It's not ironed, full of wrinkles, but it is done. Done, done, done. Yeah. So on a 28 count fabric by Rolanda Schneider, Canadian dyer. Yeah. And that was the last one. Isn't she cute? Yeah. So glad that's done. And I think I'm going to frame it myself. This isn't, to be honest, I don't consider this a piece to get professionally framed. Like, I'm more into, like, it's a nice, cute, fun piece that I'm okay with if I were to frame it myself. So, and I think I have a frame downstairs that might work with this one. Okay, now, my other finish, I I'm so excited about. Now this piece I did take to Michael's, and I did see a frame I really liked, but I kind of still wasn't sure. But I'm really glad I waited, because it's a memento. It's the momentous piece. But because of what it is, I'm thinking of actually going to Gita's Needlework, the actual my LNS, and actually having them frame it, because I think they have the knowledge, the experience of these pieces, and they know what they're doing, basically. So I might pay a bit more for it, but we'll see. So I finally finished. This was started for, you remember that group, Creative, or Cross Stitch and Discuss? Back in January 2015, there's a Mirabilia Sal, and I started Emerald Mermaid. And I finished her. This is my first time really beading. I like it. I like beading, guys. It was so much fun. Oh, it was so much fun. So, there she is. Ta-da! I started beading up here. Did all this and this, and then I was like, oh, that looks so cool. That is so fun. What's going on with the lighting? Oh, okay, that was weird. Yeah, started up here. Oh, and then I added those white ones for bubbles. I thought that looks so neat. Oh, I love it. Love it. So exciting. There were a couple spots on the pattern where it calls for 6 beads in a row, but I can only fit 5. And I thought I'm okay with that. Sometimes I was swishing them in and then they kind of move on me, and I kind of wished I didn't put them all in. So I know there's some of you doing this pattern, I think. Brittany Blimey Cat Stitches, I know you're doing this. I don't know if you watch my videos, but if you do by chance watch this and you're onto the beading part, just want to make a special note. If your pattern is the same as mine, you see the white beads on her head, the circles. See that 4th one right there, that one? It should only be 1, 2, 3, just like these ones to make it a circle. There's that extra one right there. It's in the pattern, but then I was kind of already down here and I'm like, that looks... I'm like, I can't take that out. I can't. So just be aware of that one. If that bead wasn't there, it would look rounder, but that extra one's there. See? Round, not round. Anyway, I'm sure if I didn't say that, you guys wouldn't have noticed. So that's why I'm thinking of taking this to the LNS, because they will know what they're doing. And it's my first Mirabilia, guys. Yeah. So that one's done. That's so exciting. So love beading now. Love it. So I'm not hesitant now anymore about beading. So there's now going to be a lot more projects in the future with beads. So that's going back in the box of finishes. Okay, and I lost my list. Seriously, I've lost it. It was supposed to be right under there. Just when you think you're organized. Sorry guys, but alright. Well, I know I'm on 2 whips anyway. Okay. So like I said, I just finished this one, the Stitch Rovia Sal. So I just finished that one for July. Now there's just 2 left, I believe. Oh, come on. That's what it looks like all together. Stitched on 16 count. There. Oh, and that's right. Where did that list go? That's gonna bug me. Don't you hate that when you know something should be where you put it and it disappears? I hate that. Oh, put this over here so it doesn't break. Oh, cause yeah, it's gonna bug me. Okay, and the other whip. Remember this one? I worked on it a little bit more, not as much as I probably could have. Oops. Oh yeah, it goes this way. Just that much. You can kind of see it's looking like a house. Yay! Okay, honestly, it's not as fun as I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of fractionals. A lot. And it's all dark colors. But I will get there. Eventually, right? Okay. I think that's it for whips. I didn't really touch anything else. I did work on I have so many boxes. It's in here. I did work on this a little bit. This is the Carolyn Manning's Christmas sampler sal. And that's all I have done. Not very much at all. Not very much at all. And it's on 28 count. Rolanda fabric. Okay. I couldn't help myself, guys. I love the colors. I had the fabric. And I was looking at the pattern, I was like, oh, it's gonna be so easy to stitch. So I am stitching, I started this, and that's from winter 2015. Oh, I love this, guys. Oh, it's still in the key snap. Let me take it out for you. Probably should anyway. I had a couple weeks before the holiday weekend where it was very slow at work, which is fine, totally fine. I was actually kind of spoiled, let's say, that it was slow, because I started this and just worked on it. This is about a week and a bit of work. Ta-da! So yeah. It's on 28 count fabric by Rolanda. I'm telling you guys, those shutters, you think, oh, that's going to be an easy, quick stitch. It wasn't that quick. I'm like, honestly, I was going back and forth. Do a couple strands of red, dark red, and then I do some of the gray of the door, the brown on the sides, dark and the red. I was going back and forth between all the colors just so I wasn't getting bored with the one color at the same time. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. Wish I had my notes. I need my notes actually, because I was going to tell you guys stuff. Oh. Ah, there it is. Ah. Sorry. Something moved. Okay, yep, new start. Stitch over Carolina. Okay. Alright. Not really any haul, nothing really. The only thing I picked up from the Canadian cross-stitch selling group was the Lizzie Kate's Snow Story. So that whole thing. Yeah, I picked that up. That'll be fun. That's it really. Maybe some floss here and there at Michael's, but that's, I won't really consider that haul. It's just floss, right? Yeah. So this week's been really busy at work, so that's why that one Stitcherovia block took me, I don't know why that took me such a long time. I haven't been spending a whole lot of time stitching because, again, kids off summer, trying to keep them busy and doing things. Work's been getting busy. And yeah, so speaking of that, kind of, I have a little bit of the 20 random things thing as well. So that's it for stitching, basically. So if you'd like to stay, thank you. If not, see you next time. It's not 20 things. I couldn't come up with 20. I actually had this list here, and every time I would think of something, I would jot it down, and it's kind of as far as I got. Or when I was watching someone else and it would remind me something, oh yeah, that's something, so then about myself, then I would write it down. Okay, in no particular order. Some of you know, but my profession is I'm a dog groomer, and yes, I work from home. Oh, and I forgot to bring it up, but actually yesterday, I had this kind of idea that was inspired by Michelle, farm girl, because she mentioned about how she was stuffing her pillows with the Angora rabbit hair, and after my dog on Saturday, I was like, hey, why can't I use my dog hair? It's the clean. It's all clean. Yeah. So the dog I had on Saturday would be perfect for it because he's a golden doodle, but he is more poodle-y. So his hair is really fluffy and curly. Well, it wasn't curly because I bathed it and dried it, so it was all kind of straight. But yeah, after I clipped him and haircut, there's all his hair on the floor, and instead of shop vacuuming it up, I swept it up into a bag, and I'm gonna try using that. Why not, right? She's using rabbit hair, I'm gonna use my clean dog hair because it's really nice and soft and plush. So I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna say, like, I can get hair anytime, right? So I'll just use what I have saved and see if that works out. If I ever get to making a pillow, you know, my last pillow fiasco, which, by the way, oh shoot, I was going to show you, it's downstairs. I did do something with that little thing that I had the mishap on, you know, the butterfly and the flowers. I did do something with it, so I'll have to show you next time, sorry guys, but I did do something with it. Okay, I play the flute. I've been playing ever since 6th grade, many years ago. Maybe not as often as I like now, but I do play when I can with the kids' school, when they do their yearly opera every year. Yes, my kids' elementary school does an opera. Yeah. But I would like to participate a bit more in the city concert band. I found their website, and their contact info. So I haven't contacted them yet, only because their practices are Wednesday evenings, and it's like 3-4 minutes down the road from me. It's perfect. But my husband, that's his first shift back to work for the week, and he wouldn't be off work yet. And even though my son's 11, he'd be okay to be home. My daughter's 9, because the practice is from, I think, 7:30 to 9:45 or 9:30 or something like that. I don't know, not quite there yet to be left alone, and plus it's a school night. They'd have to be in bed by 9:30, and I don't know, I'm not quite comfortable yet. So maybe another year, we shall see. We shall see. But I would really like to play a lot more. Another random fact. Oh, by the way, people are home and they're going to come up the stairs any minute now. Yeah. So another random fact is I have never been on a plane. Nope, never been on a plane. Another one is I have played darts. I was on a dart league. You know, throw for the bullseye, that kind of darts. My husband and I, when we were going out, that's what we do Friday nights. We would play darts. And not to toot my own horn, but I was pretty good. I was, at the end of the year, we would have not a reception, but a ceremony, award ceremony, and I won the ladies' highest throwing thing. So the highest you can get is 180, and I shot 160, so I got a trophy for that. So that was fun, really enjoyable sport. Okay, another one. Do not like seafood. No, I don't like seafood unless it's Captain Highliner in the box. Has fish sticks. That's about it. I grew up on a farm till I was about 9 or so. Yeah, it was a pork producing farm. I have fond memories of it. And then we did move, still in the country, but not a farm. And now that I'm married, I live like in the city, but I'm still a country girl at heart. Yeah, and I don't like my food touching other food. When I put things on the plate, I always make sure there's kind of space between my things. I don't like it when they're touching. Yeah. It's an odd thing, but I'm not so bad with it now, but I remember before it was awful. I hated things touching, or if I had to get a salad, I had to get a clean bowl. I didn't want my salad on my already dirty plate. Yeah. So, and the only other one that I could think of was I used to work with horses. Back when I was a teenager, I had a friend who worked with horses, and I would just hang out with her at the barn, and then one thing led to another, and I started work not as in a job, a paid job, but I was just there to. I loved the animals, and I wanted to help out, so I would just, basically, I got a learning experience out of it, basically. So when they were standard breds, and they would race, so I got to, you know, it was more than just clean stalls and feed them. I got to harness them up, put the buggy on the back, and actually they had a training track in the back, and I would actually get to drive them around the track and train them. So, or jog them anyway. Yeah, it was great. I loved those memories, and I miss working with the horses. So, and that's probably why I'm still working in the animal industry, because I like animals. So I've been, I guess, basically with animals my whole life. So yeah, because I've gone to college for animal care, and stuck with it, and yeah. So I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love all your comments. I do read them. I'm sorry I don't get the chance to reply to everyone, but I appreciate it very much. So I hope you have a good week, get lots of stitching done, and we'll see you next time. Take care, bye. Bye.